And welcome, 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 welcome. How you doing, everybody? I'm the Diggity Dr. Bob Lee. You know, the Longwood Art Gallery is holding a new exhibition, and it's coming up.
It's called NOIR, Defining the Melodrama.
You got that? Noir, Defining the Melodrama. That's right. It's going to be going on through May. And joining us with the details, we have director and curator, Juanita Lanzo.
Good morning.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to
all
be
right,
here.
So tell us all about it.
Oh my God, where do I start? So NOIR Defining, well, actually, go
Tell
ahead.
us about the exhibit.
The exhibition, it's a response. We put out an open call, and it was amazing. The exhibition was conceived a couple of years ago with my previous director, executive director, Deirdre Scott. We were just talking about films and fun shows to do, and with politics always as usual, and not knowing the turn of the elections this year. We have NOIR Defining the Melodrama, and the show includes 26 artists. One of them I learned from Michael Noby here, that is one of your staff member, Oshua Newton.
Yes.
And it was amazing to put the show together, especially when you compare, you know, the United States, America in particular, between the 40s and the 50s, and how much has not changed. I mean, there was some progress made, but then how similar some issues are back to the 1940s and 50s
Two
in
steps
America.
forward, 5 steps back, or something like that.
Something in that regard. So all the pessimism and some of that kind of uncertainty is reflected in the exhibition.
Well, how did you come up with the name NOIR Defining the Melodrama?
I have to thank my colleague Kimberly Rose. She's a gallery coordinator and looking for names that have Noir Bronx, but we wanted to do something a little bit more specific. So she came up with the title NOIR Defining the Melodrama.
Noir.
NOIR, yes.
Great, great. All right. So what inspired it? How did it all come about?
I will say that we took the cue from a lot of the submissions that were coming in, and we saw a repetitive element. We saw uncertainty, we saw some pessimism. I also wanted to work with artists that have not exhibited before and that kind of show noir in a different light. In some of the images that I forwarded to the team here, I saw that there were some femme fatale, there was some appropriation of that noir element, but also people came with their own concept. Like, for instance, there's a photo by Carrie Clark, which is a director at the Point, and she took pictures of a set for Farewell My Darling. And then Oshua Newton, which works here for BronxNet, he had these G.I. Joes, they're veteran soldiers, and then he presents the body parts, and it's a contrast between veterans after World War II, how they return in a more glorified way, but then still there were some of those underlying injuries and issues, and how now we treat our veterans. My apologies. So I thought it was interesting, but we took a cue from a lot of these artists. And another thing, in noir, you hardly see people of color in the films, if you see at all. We mostly have artists of color responding to these themes. So I thought it was interesting to show that contrast.
Now, you didn't just start doing the work that you do. You've been doing this for some time, right?
I've been at Longwood for 10 years. I was first a gallery coordinator for Edwin Ramoran, the curator at the exhibition, and he had these very groundbreaking political exhibitions. So did the previous directors before me, and I wanted to continue that work. I think there's a lot to say. I work mostly with Bronx artists because I love the Bronx, and I came from Puerto Rico here, and I thought, oh my God, what a wonderful place and so much talent. So I want to showcase that in my exhibition.
Puerto Rico, 107.5. All right, so what part of Puerto Rico?
Canovanas. So it's a little town between Carolinas and between Carolina and Loíza. So that's where I come from.
Oh, good. I like to go across that little bridge over there and get me some acapuria and all that stuff.
Yeah, you can get some of that. Yeah. So anyway, so
Piñones,
in Piñones, yeah. My friend's from Loíza, so I
know
know that area very well.
Where it is. All right. So what have you learned in the 10 years that you've been doing this?
I learned that it's very, I've been very grateful with my bosses, my previous directors, Bill Aguado and Deirdre Scott. They had let me take risks. Sometimes I don't know what the outcome of an exhibition is going to be. I have the theme, I have the concept. I'm very grateful to get the funding I do to do the exhibits, but a lot of it has to do with the artists. And I do my work to represent the artists. I want the artists to be fairly represented. I work with many artists that have never exhibited before, so we give them that first opportunity, and I want to treat the gallery as a podium where all these wonderful ideas that are personal and political happen.
I
so,
love it.
So I love my job.
How do you
so.
describe your style?
I took a lot of cue from popular culture. I like to do exhibitions. I've done exhibitions on toys, on crafts, on working with the LGBTQ community. I like to work with women, with artists of color mostly. So I will say that my style is very eclectic. I take a cue from what's happening, what the current events are, and also I want to hear what artists have to say and want to say to us. So that's, I take a lot of that from the artist. I'm a visual artist myself.
Yeah.
So I like to see the process and I like to absorb, take the temperature and things that
When
that
people
happening.
come to the exhibition, what do you hope that they take away from there? What do you think they will learn?
I like them to be a point of conversation. I want artists and visitors that are non-artists to have an experience. I encourage people to also tell me what they don't like about the exhibition, if they don't like a work, if that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think that creates a conversation. But I want them to feel welcome to the space when they come in, and I want the space now more than ever, that they feel that they can be there and they won't be judged, even if they don't like the work, if they like it, if they feel something's missing. I want them to be a safe place, like a sanctuary.
There you go. So this is going to be going on from now until when?
May 3rd. The exhibition is going to be running through May 3rd. We're going to have a series of public programs connected to the Big Read, which are spearheaded by my colleague Charlie Vasquez, the director of the Bronx Writers Center. And we're going to have a couple of talks with the artists in the exhibition.
So there's a number of programs or workshops before this?
Before May 3rd, yes. We're going to have a couple of programs for our Bronx Culture Trolley, the first Wednesdays of the month, March 1st, April 5th.
Okay.
The Big Read, I believe that is, and bear with me, March 13th with Roy Felix, another one of the artists in the exhibition. And also with the Big Read, I think it's April 15th, 22nd, and 29th.
Good. Did we miss anything?
No, but there's more information on our website.
There
If
you
I was
go.
off of my dates, www.bronxarts.org.
BronxArts.org.
Yeah.
All right. Give her a big hand, everybody. Juanita Alonso,
you.
Director and Curator of BCA Longwood Arts Project.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, no,
okay?
my pleasure.
All right,
Thank
come
you for
by
having
again,
me here.
will
Thank
ya?
you. I'll be back.
All
Thank
right,
you.
good.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, we're going to take a short break right here, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Music Mondays.
Oh,